Hello everyone, I trust everyone is doing very well. My name is Moin, I'm 25 years old. What I'm about to share with you is absolutely going to transform and change your life like it has done for me and so many people around the world for the last few years. Now what's important for you to know is that the information I'm about to share with you is transparent and authentic, so make sure you turn off all distraction and pay very close attention. This company we're talking about is called OneCoin, and why OneCoin is the fastest growing consumer company in the world that will create more millionaires from the masses in the history of the world. Is this a scam? Is this all about hype? Well, we know that men lie, women lie. People can say many things, but the facts don't lie. So today I'm going to go through the facts with you so you can learn and understand the facts of this company and make an educated decision whether this business for you or not. And we all know that there's so many ways that you can make money. There's so many opportunities out there, but the opportunities that truly impact the world doesn't happen every day. It happens once every few decades or so. So OneCoin is a new invention that will truly reshape the world.
Now, why would you listen to me, and why do you need to pay attention for the next 45 minutes? Well, this company we are talking about has created over 300 millionaires in its very first 12 months. Over 25,000 members earning six figures in this company. When I saw these numbers, for me it was too good to be true. But just to let you guys know that me and my brother started this business just 5 months ago. And today I'm so humbled to say that we are today six-figure earner a month in this company. So what it goes out to show, anyone who comes to this business with the right work ethic and does the right thing, you can truly become one of those top earners in the entire world. Now over 125 million in sales this company does. Now that's in a week, not in a month, not in a year. That has broken industry record. Now the packages that I'm gonna go over with you today, just to let you know, when you buy these packages, you won't be the first one. Over 7,000 customers are buying these packages every single day. Now what's more shocking is that this company has done $1 billion in revenue in its very first year. Now let me just put this into perspective. $1 billion is not just a number on the screen. If you look at Microsoft, for them to hit $1 billion, it took them 9 years. For Apple to hit $1 billion, it took them 7 years. And the fastest company that has ever hit $1 billion, and that was Groupon, and they done it in 3 years. Now can we agree Google and Facebook are giants in this industry? What Google and Facebook has done combined in their very first year, OneCoin has done it alone. And today we have a market share revenue of 2.3 billion. And what's more crazy is that we are just getting started. We just started 19 months ago.
Now we are talking about something called cryptocurrency. Now what is cryptocurrency? Cryptocurrency is just like pound, just like euros, just like dollars, a currency that you can use to buy things all over the world. Now before we understand cryptocurrency, it's really important we look at the history of currency and the currency we use in the world today. You see, when you look back into the history, you'd realize that people's currency was different things at different times. In the beginning, people used to trade between each other with milk for sugar, sugar for egg. And then people moved into the standard of gold. Gold became people's currency. And as people evolved, paper money became people's currency. And as people evolved, today we are using things like plastic card, MasterCard and debit card. And now we have things like PayPal, Apple Pay, something that you can't touch, feel, but we still are able to use it to buy things and do trading between each other all over the world. Now we are moving to a new era called cryptocurrency. But not long ago, people's currency was gold. Now, why was gold people's currency? Because gold was limited, it retains its value, it's inflation proof. But then the middleman got involved and they said, look, gold is inconvenient, it can be stolen at any times, it's precious and it's limited. If you lose it, you lose it. So if you give us all your gold, we'll keep it in a very safe and secure place for you. And in return, we'll write some paper tokens. And with these paper tokens, you can use it to trade between each other. And people said that's a great idea. So people started using paper token as a form of currency. Until today, what are we using? Paper tokens. But the middleman also promised us that if we ever want the gold back, all we have to do is go to the bank and ask them for the gold. So if you go to your local bank today with your £50 or £20 note and ask them for the gold, what do you think they will do? They will laugh at your face, because our money is not backed up by gold no more. They have stopped backing money by gold. As a result, they print money from this machine as much as they want, whenever they want. And as a result, the inflation happens. Did you know every year you're losing money? Every year we save money, but we lose money without even realizing. Just to give you an example of UK, forget about other countries. UK is a very stable country, and still, if you had £30,000 in your bank account around 1945, at that time, what could you have bought with £30,000? A house, or maybe even two houses. But imagine you didn't buy no asset. You just saved that money in your bank account like we all do. And if you were to spend that money today, that same £30,000 which shows in your bank account, what can you buy? Can you buy a house? Absolutely not. So what happened to your £30,000? The value of your money decreased so much that you lost over £1 million. The value of your £30,000 today is less than £627. So Robert Kiyosaki says it perfectly. He says savers are losers. Why would you save money when every central bank is printing money? Think about it. So people are looking for a better way, and people know this. So cryptocurrency is a better alternative. Now, what is cryptocurrency? Well, government classes this as a commodity. Now, what is commodity? Commodity is just like silver and gold. It's inflation proof and it retains its value just like gold. It's built from modern technology. It's a digital electronic currency. It's intangible. It's something that you can't touch. The coins are in the form of digital codes. Each coin has its unique code. Well, this is not something new. If you look at the pound, if you look at your £20 note, you'd realize there's a serial number on it. But the difference that your £20 serial number note can be duplicated, replicated as many times as possible, and this is why the inflation happens. Whereas cryptocurrencies, a serial number can't be duplicated, replicated, and it's limited. That's why it retains its value. What are the benefits of cryptocurrency? Well, transfer fees are very low, if any, compared to traditional payment methods. There is no middleman, bank, credit card companies. You can transfer to anywhere in the world within few minutes. For example, you can send money from UK to India within 10 minutes. It's just like sending an email or sending a text message. Your account is your own bank. The value is based on supply and demand, just like gold, which is why cryptocurrency is also named as the gold of the. In 2008 and 2009, the global crisis happened. That time, companies and businesses became bankrupt overnight. The crisis almost brought down the entire world's financial system, and that is when cryptocurrency was born. Well, the first cryptocurrency was called Bitcoin. Now with Bitcoin, with this algorithm, there can be only 21 million coins can ever be produced. So in 2009, one Bitcoin could have been bought for 10 cents. I heard about Bitcoin back in 2009, and I thought if I put in £100 into Bitcoin, I could make a lot of money if the value went up. But I was one of those people who was very, very skeptical because my brother told me that it wouldn't work. And he told me that a lot of people in Google telling him that it's not gonna work, so I listened to my brother. And later on, the value of Bitcoin went from 10 cents to $1,200. Do you know how much I lost? If I just put in £100 into Bitcoin, I would have made over 3 million. Now, I'm not the only person. There's so many other people who missed out on that opportunity. Here's a story here. He says, in 2009, my friend Steve had been buying thousands of Bitcoin between 13 cents to 50 cents each. Steve told me I should buy some myself. I went on the internet to do research and found a bunch of articles saying Bitcoin was a Ponzi scheme. So I decided to pass up on that opportunity. 4 years later, Steve could sold his coin for over $900 per coin, earning himself an 8 million profit. But there's so many people actually believed in the concept, understood the value of cryptocurrency and took action. Here's someone named Gerard Kenner. He bought himself 5,000 coins. Each coins he bought it for 20 cents a piece. Later on, he sold them for $258 a piece, earning himself a 1.2 million in profit. Now, this is a famous story. One person buys himself $27 worth of Bitcoin, and then he forgot completely about it because he didn't really believe into cryptocurrency fully. He didn't really understand or think this will go something up in value. But later on, he saw it on TV and realized that he has a Bitcoin account. So he logged into his account, and his account was worth more than $886,000. He initially bought the Bitcoins for just $27. Now here's what Bill Gates has to say about cryptocurrency. He says in the future, financial transaction will be digital, universal, and almost free. Now I'm gonna play a video just to show you how big Bitcoin has become.
Thanks, no fees, no inflation. These are the potential perks of this thing called Bitcoin. But is Bitcoin really the money of the future?
Bitcoin.
All the rage, but what the hell is it?
Bitcoin is better than currency.
There's a big industry around Bitcoin, and people have made fortunes out of Bitcoin.
The technical answer in Bitcoins is that Bitcoins is a remarkable cryptographic achievement.
It is a huge deal. It's a huge, huge, huge deal.
If people have got lots of Bitcoins and they want to go to space, I'd much rather they spent that money on our spaceship.
I mean, I own Bitcoin in my hedge fund. I own Bitcoin in my fund. I own Bitcoin in my private account.
So in the beginning, people were skeptical. Now it's being accepted everywhere. I mean, PayPal accepts Bitcoin. Virgin Atlantic accepts Bitcoin. You can buy Lamborghinis with Bitcoin. You can buy pizzas with Bitcoin. Microsoft accepts Bitcoin. You name it, everywhere. It's been even featured in the Wall Street Journal. Now, people still invest into Bitcoin. However, the opportunity to make life-changing amounts of money has now unfortunately gone. You can only do transactions between each other, like you can buy things, you can use it just like any other currency in the world. So Bitcoin was the first cryptocurrency, but after Bitcoin there was over 600 cryptocurrency was born, like Litecoin, Feathercoin, and so many coins out there. But can we agree people come in and invest and come into this cryptocurrency so that hoping that they can make their millions when the value go up? But the reality is that value is not going up. For the value to go up, people need to know about it because it's all based on supply and demand. But we are not talking about all of this cryptocurrency. We are talking about the world's most fastest and largest growing cryptocurrency in the world, and that is called OneCoin. Now, why OneCoin right now, and why is everyone so excited about OneCoin? First of all, OneCoin can produce 2.1 billion coins. That's 100 times more than Bitcoin, and that's very important for us to know, because for a cryptocurrency to be a global currency, it needs to be much bigger than just 21 million. Now today we have 1.8 million members, and over 5,000 people join OneCoin every single day. Number 3, members create the market, and most important is at its early stage. Imagine you put in money into Bitcoin when initially Bitcoin started in 2009. How much would you have made? You'd have been a millionaire. Now number 5, this is secure and centralized, and most importantly, our OneCoin is audited by external auditors. The people who audited our blockchain are people like Morrison International. Now they audit BMW, banks, and many credible companies. And we have this KYC procedure as well. It's called Know Your Customer. So you can't do black market with it and things like that. Whereas with Bitcoin and other cryptocurrency, it's not very transparent, and that's why a lot of governments don't like that. Whereas we are complying with all the government's law and regulation. Number 6, we have our mining pools, and number 7, we have dedicated management team who are constantly working on to get merchants on board, so you can use your OneCoin in the future to buy things from anywhere, wherever you go. And number 8 is that we are in over 200 countries in the world today. And number 9, most importantly, we are closed market. We are not even in live exchange, because when we go on live on exchange, we don't want to compete, we're going to dominate. And most importantly, we have a MasterCard partnership with MasterCard, which you can use pretty much everywhere in the world. Now the best way I can explain to you is this. The first social media that came out was called MySpace. Now who is using MySpace? Pretty much no one. Today most of us are using Facebook. Why? Because Facebook has a lot of advantages that MySpace didn't have. It's much more user friendly, so people are moving to Facebook. So think of OneCoin as the Facebook of cryptocurrency. Now with OneCoin, we are providing a banking solution for the people who are unbanked. Did you know 40% of the world's adults, which is about 2 billion people, who don't have bank accounts? The world's number 1 problem is this, because people don't have bank account, and because they don't have bank account, money doesn't flow in their life, and if money doesn't flow, life doesn't flow. And these people, how do they do transaction between each other? Well, they use things like Western Union and MoneyGram, and they charge them a very high fees for them to send money between each other. If we could reduce the fees by just 5%, do you know we would save them over 16 billion? This 16 billion would go to their loved ones, would be used to build a school, and so forth. With cryptocurrency, with OneCoin, we will reduce 80% of the fees they are paying. Is this going to change lives? Absolutely yes. So with OneCoin, everyone is able to have their own bank account, and it's much faster and cheaper method of payments. Now the founder of this company, her name is Dr. Ruja Ignatova. She's considered number 3rd knowledgeable person in the entire world of cryptocurrency. She's been hired by many cryptocurrency companies prior to OneCoin. Not only that, her professional background, she got a degree in law from the University of Oxford. She got a master's degree in economics from the University of Constance. She and her husband has one of the largest law firm in Germany. She was a former CEO and CFO of one of the largest asset management firms in Bulgaria. Not only that, she won many awards. She was one of the person who was a keynote speaker in the EU summit. Not only that, she got featured in Financial IT recently. This is a UK based magazine. Now these magazine. They are not financial IT, are not researchers, they are not bloggers that you find on internet. They are experts in finance, and they featured Dr. Ruja and OneCoin, showing how this is going to help many people with the banking system, how this is going to be a payment platform for the entire world globally. Now, what is our product? Our product is educational package. And education, can we agree, is the most important thing. You know, I missed out on the Bitcoin opportunity because I wasn't educated into cryptocurrency, and as a result I lost over 3 million. In OneCoin, Dr. Ruja, they provide you with an educational package where you learn about cryptocurrency, you learn about finance, you learn about money management system, which you need day-to-day basis as well, and at the end you get a certificate as well. Currently, from my knowledge, Stanford University is the only university providing a course on cryptocurrency. Now, if you take a course from them, do you have to pay them? Absolutely yes. But imagine Stanford University told you that at the end of the course, we're gonna give you an asset which is gonna be valued more than what you initially paid. Would you be happy? Of course you would. But the reality is Stanford University won't do that. But OneCoin, they provide you with an asset. They give you, alongside your educational package, free tokens, which you can convert and mine into cryptocurrency, which is going to be worth more than 10 times, 20 times, or 50 times more than what you initially spent for your packet. Now, for you to get started into this business is 30 euros. That's the only investment you'd be paying for you to get involved in OneCoin. But for you to get the educational packages and really maximize and make profit, you're looking at to start with 110 euros, which gives you education level 1, and it gives you 1000 tokens. You have Trader, which is 550 euros, gives you 5000 tokens. Pro Trader, which is 1100, gives you 10,000 tokens. Executive Trader is 3300, gives you 30,000 tokens. Tycoon Trader is 5,500 and it gives you 60,000 tokens. Now, if you want to make life-changing amounts, you're looking to go for minimum Tycoon and above. If you want to make just money, you can go anything below that, or if you don't have the money, you can actually start off any package you want. But understand this, you won't make life-changing amounts from the package which is below Tycoons. Even all my families, they are all on Tycoon and above, because I understand for them to make huge amount, they are looking at Tycoon and above. Below that, they can make money, but you won't be life-changing amounts. With the Premium Trader, it's 13,750 and it gives you 150,000 tokens. Infinity Trader is 27,500 and it gives you 300,000 tokens. Now, what do you do with the tokens? How can you have your coins? Well, if you were to mine your own cryptocurrency, can you do it? Of course you can, but you need big hardware machines. They look something like this. In the beginning, people used to do mining individually for Bitcoin, and they had to buy hardware machines like this, and you have to be technical and expert as well. But what OneCoin has done, they have bought the machines for us, so we don't have to invest into hardware machine or things like that. The company mines the coins for us. All we do is we submit our token here in our back office where it says exchange. Whatever tokens we have, we click submit and the company will mine the coin for us. Because Dr. Ruja really wanted to make this simple. She understood that if this was to be a currency for globally, it needs to be simple. And number two, my mom should be able to use it. And she said her mom doesn't even know how to use a smartphone, forget about a laptop. So if she can use it, anyone else can. So she made it very simple. All you do when you buy your package, you click submit with your tokens here and your job is done. You don't have to do anything else. You can go for holiday for 6 months and the company will create the coins for you.
Now, how many coins will you receive with your tokens? Well, when we initially first started, every 4 tokens gave people 1 coin. But as more coins got produced, the difficulty increased. Just like if you were to mining for gold, if you go to a mining field, in the beginning the gold out on the surface is very easy to collect the gold. Later on it's much more difficult. You have to dig much longer for you to find little amount. So exactly the same thing is happening in the machine. So after 1 year today, every 57 tokens gives you 1 coin. So the people who come in today, will they receive more coins? Absolutely yes. Does that mean will they make more money? Absolutely yes, than the people who join 1 month or 2 months or a week later, because the mining difficulty will increase as day goes by. Now, alongside your tokens, you get something called split. Okay, now this split strategy is used by big companies like Apple and Microsoft. What the company says is that when you get your tokens in your back office, don't send it to mining straight away. If you wait 60 to 90 days, we will double your tokens, and that way you can receive more coins and make more money. Now you'd get only 1 split if you have anything below Tycoon. If you have anything above Tycoon and above, you'd get even up to 3 split right now with each packages. And I'll give you an example here. So imagine if you got yourself a trader package, which is 550 euros, it gives you 5,000 tokens. This will split once, which means you'll get 10,000 tokens. Okay, now the current mining difficulty is 57, so if you divide this by 57, you're looking at 175 coins. Now if you times this by current value of OneCoin, which is 5.65 today, you're looking at 991 euros in value. You only bought the educational package for 550 euros, but your asset is worth more than 900 euros. Now same thing happens here, but if you go for Tycoon, this is where the real game begins, because with Tycoons you get 60,000 tokens, but this splits twice, which means 60,000 will become 120,000, 120,000 will become 240,000 tokens. Now with this 240,000 tokens, you're looking at about 4,000 coins if the current value stays the same. Now with the current value of 1 coin today, you're looking at 23,000 euros. You got your package for 5,500 euros. Now there's something special about the premium package. You get 150,000 token initially, but you know I said that you have to wait for your split, but with Premium Trader you don't have to wait for your split. You can send it to mining straight away and they would still double your token. So this premium package doubles twice, so at the end of all the split you're looking at 600,000 tokens. And with the current mining difficulty, if the mining difficulty stayed the same, you're looking at about 10,000 coins. If you times this by current value, which is 5.65, you're looking at 60,000 euros. Bear in mind that I'm saying if the value of 1 coin stays the same, it's always increasing in value every single month. Okay, obviously if you get the Infinity Trader, you're looking at, after all the split, you're looking at 2 million tokens, which means you're looking at roughly about 42,000 coins. With the current value, you're looking at 237,000. You got your package for 27,500 euros. Now this is the most important graph for you to understand, and this is where most people go wrong. You see, Bitcoin started the value from 10 cents and then the value went to $1,200. Why did the value go up? Because more people heard about it, more people got involved, more people mined the coins. That's why the value went up. If no one heard about Bitcoin, the value would never go up. Understand this, Bitcoin created 250,000 members in the first 6 years, and OneCoin has created 1.8 million users in first 18 months. So can you understand why the value of OneCoin is increasing? Okay, that's more users than Bitcoin. Okay, now the value of OneCoin started from pennies. Our first 2 years was to hit €5. Optimistic scenario. It hasn't been 2 years yet. We are already beyond €5. Now in next 1.5 years, a OneCoin optimistic scenario, you're looking at the value of OneCoin to be at €100. But imagine if it just goes to €50, €60. Some financial experts, they say it's going to go beyond €100 based on the current growth level. Now if OneCoin goes to €100, how much money are you looking at? If you got yourself a tycoon package, this is why I say the business starts from the tycoon. If you got yourself a tycoon package, you're looking at 421,000 in value if the value of OneCoin goes to €100 in the next 1.5 years. If you got yourself a premium, which is 13,750, you're looking at 1 million. If you go for an infinity trader, and if the value of OneCoin goes to €100, you're looking at roughly about 4 million. Now we have something called combo packages. Now if you have a lot of money, there's a lot of people who have a lot of money, and this is for them. And they really understand the value, and that's why they go for combo package. I myself got a combo package right now. In the beginning I couldn't afford it, but now I have few. Okay, so combo package works like this. If you can get yourself a tycoon and premium trader, total tokens, you'll have 210,000 tokens, but this will split 4 times, which means you'd receive 3 million tokens. And if you divide this mining difficulty average 100, you're looking at 33,000 coins. And by that time, if the OneCoin value just goes to €25, you're looking at 840,000. Now the next combo package is Tycoon, Premium and Infinity, and that's the best one. With all these packages, total tokens you receive is 510,000 tokens. Now this will split 6 times, which means you'd receive 32 million tokens. If you divide this by average 110 mining difficulty, you're looking at 296,000 coins. If the value of OneCoin just goes to €30 by that time, you're looking at 8 million in profit. Now what happens after mining? What happens when you send your tokens to mining? This is what you can do. Once you submit your tokens into mining, you wait for the coins to be produced. This takes on average 90 to 130 days, or even more based on which package you have. If you have a combo package, it sometimes takes much longer because you have a bigger package. Once the coins have been mined, you will receive them in your OneCoin account. Now you would have 3 options. Number 1, you can sell your coins at the current market value. Number 2, you can sell a few coins to make back your initial expense. Or number 3, which I recommend, hold on to all of your coins until we hit the public exchange, because we need to understand the process. We are not in public exchange here. We are just phase 1 of this company. Okay, and so there's a phase. Once we go on public on exchange, that's when the real value, that's when the value of OneCoin is going to be more than 100 or even more, based on the current growth level. Okay, because we are closed market, there's always a bit of limit in terms of how many coins and how much you can sell daily as well. Now if you're confused, this is okay. I was very confused when I first saw this business, but understand this is very simple. All you do, you buy yourself a package, which is an educational package, One Academy. You learn, you get a degree certificate, you learn it at your own time. With it you get free tokens, and with these free tokens you can join the mining pool. When you join the mining pool, the company will create the coins for you. Okay, once you receive the coins, you have 2 options. You can choose to sell few on one exchange and get the liquid cash, and once you get the liquid cash, you can transfer it to your bank account, or you can load it to your MasterCard, and you can use this on any ATM machine to do your daily shopping and so forth. Okay, now this is the business. This is someone can come into this business and really make a fortune out of it. Now for you to make a fortune, you have to be a bit of visionary. You have to understand how things work. You know, for me, when I first heard about Bitcoin, it was too good to be true, but it happened anyway. With OneCoin, it was too good to be true 1 year ago, but it already happened for many people. Today it's a reality for many people all over the world. Now this is the end of presentation for many of you, but there is another side to this business, and I'm going to speak to those people who like helping other people as well. You're a go-getter. You want to help many people as possible to this business, and you want to make more money. You're not just satisfied making money off the coin itself. But if you just want to buy a package and do nothing else, you can do that. You will still make a fortune out of this business if you understand it and see the vision. But I'm talking to those of you if you want to make more money. And this concept that OneCoin added is called network marketing. You see, traditionally, what is network marketing? You see, traditionally what companies do, they do a lot of media advertising, internet marketing and mass mailing, and that costs a lot of money. You see, in the beginning the value of Bitcoin went up because Bitcoin got advertised by many TV and media for free, because it was the first one, and that's why more people heard about it and more people got involved. That's how the Bitcoin value went up. So other cryptocurrency, they do the same thing. They don't get free advertisement. They have to pay these companies for them to advertise their cryptocurrency. What OneCoin has done, they has cut down all these forms of advertisement method, and they go to the customer, to people, to miners directly through you and I. And this is called relationship and referral marketing. Now some of you may look at this and say, oh, is that something I have to do? Well, you don't have to do it, but understand that you're already doing it anyway. If you go to a cinema and watch a cinema, and if you do like the movie, what's the first thing you do when you come out of the movie? You go on social media and you talk about it. That was a great movie. You talk to your friends about it, and they go and watch the movie. Now the cinema, they get paid, but do you get paid? Absolutely not. You see, next time you say you got a tycoon package and how you're benefiting from it, when you tell other people, and because you're doing it and they want to do it as well, you just get paid because you referred them. You get a commission because you referred them. It's called word of mouth, and it's the most powerful way for people to know about something. And this is why we're growing so much. This is why today we have more users than even Bitcoin users in the world. Can you imagine? Now if you still think network marketing is not a good idea, well, Bill Gates thinks it's a great idea. Now just to let you guys know, network marketing in terms of revenue, it does most. It does 167 billion a year. That's more than movie industry, music industry. Can we agree music industry made so many millionaires? You know, we won't call music industry a scam, will we? Absolutely not. But network marketing, it does more than music industry or even movie industry. Network marketing creates more millionaires than any other industries in the world. 1 in every 5 millionaires come from network marketing. Okay, now this is a website which you can find. It's an independent website. It's called Business from Home, and the world's highest earners in business from home gets added there. It's an independent website. Now you see, number one earner is Juha Pariala, and guess where he's from? He's from OneCoin. He makes 4 million a month. Okay, that's 48 million a year, and this is just crazy, you know. Number 3, you can see Steinkeller Brothers. That's number 3 in the entire world of network marketing, and they are the founder of One Dream Team. You see, when I first saw OneCoin, I didn't just wanted to sign up to a company. I wanted to sign up to a leadership, someone who really cares about their people, an organization that is truly a family. And I'm so glad that I made that decision. And today, today is crazy. You know, the success I have is because because of One Dream Team. The success we have in One Dream Team UK is because of One Dream Team. You see, Steinkiller Brothers, they make 1.2 million a month, but not only that, when you see all the other people that are making a big money, they are all from One Dream Team. You see, Anton, he's from OneCoin, but he's from One Dream Team, makes 650,000 a month. Mihaly, he's making 450,000, again from One Dream Team. Jose Gordo, that's our direct sponsor, he's making 250,000 a month, again One Dream Team. And then here you can see Monir and Moin, that's me, Moin is me and Monir is my brother. We have became the number 50 top earner in the whole world of business from home businesses, and we are making 220,000 a month into this business, and this is crazy. This was too good to be true only 5 months ago. And if you do network marketing, if you do decide to build a team, you can be on this. We will help you, support you to build. You know, we are truly a family. We care about your success more than anything. Now, how do you get paid? Well, the first way you get paid is called direct sales. Now, when you sign up, you get your own unique sponsor link, and whenever you send this link to anyone and they sign up and they buy themselves a package, you make 10% commission, and you can introduce many people as you want. There is no limit. So let's just say you introduce one person and they got a tycoon, which is 5,500. You'd make 10% of that package. Okay, now let's just say you introduce two people and that's 11,000 in total business volume on a tycoon. You'd make 10%, which is 1,100 euros. Okay, now the next way you get paid is called network bonus, and you earn 10% from your weaker side. So we only build two organizations. You have your left side and your right side. Let's just say you introduce a couple of people, and it's not about how many people you have, it's about how many total business volume it generates. Let's just say on the people on your right, they all got a tycoon, and that would mean, let's just say you have total business volume 25,000. On your left, let's say you have 15,000 total business volume this week because you introduced 6-7 people and they all got tycoon. Now you'd make 10% of your weaker side. Now which is your weaker side? 15,000 obviously. So you'd make 10% of that 15,000, which is 1,500. Okay. Now the remaining business volume will be carried over from the stronger leg to the next week. So let's just say this is your first week. On your second week, you what would have on your left, you'd have 0 business volume. On your right, you'd already have 10,000. But when these people introduce other people, again, it's going to create business volume. Now you have created a leverage system where you don't have to do the work. Your team is working, but you still get paid. And you make 10% of the weaker side infinity. There is no level. So now the third way you get paid is from generational matching bonus, and this is a very, very powerful bonus system. When I first understood it, I couldn't sleep for a week. I was like, whoa, this is how much they're paying out. This is crazy. So what you do is you make 10% from your first generation. Now what are your generation? The people you introduce directly, they're your first generation, and whenever they make money from their network bonus, you make 10%. So if they all combine, whoever introduced, they made 100,000 this week, you'd make 10%, which means you'd make 10,000. And the people they introduced is your second generation, and if they all combined again made 100,000, you'd make 10%, which means you'd make 10,000. Now the people that is introduced by your second generation are your third generation, and you make 20% whenever they make money. Not from their money, you make a matching bonus on when they make money. So if they make 100,000, you would make 20,000. And the fourth generation even goes bigger. Whoever your third generation introduces are your fourth generation, and you make 25% whenever they make money. Okay. Now
Now here's an example. If you introduce just 5 people to this business, okay, and you duplicated that, 5 people introduce their 5, that's 25 people, and they introduce 5 each, that's 125. On your 4th generation, you have 625 people. Now if they all average just make 100 euros per week. Now by the way, in One Dream Team UK especially, the people who are networking, most people make more than 200 euros. But let's just say they just make average 100 euros per week. You'd make 18,425 because they fall in your generation, okay? However, you'd make 18,425 if you're on a tycoon package. If you're on a trader package, you just make 50 euros instead of 18,425. So tycoon package helps you to network and plus helps you to make a lot of money from the package itself. Now just to finish it off, there's a startup bonus, which means in your first 30 days, instead of making 10% from your direct sales, you'd be making 20% every time you introduce someone. The only requirement is that your business volume must be 5,500. So let's just say if you introduce 1 tycoon, you met the requirement. So instead of making 10% of 5,500, you'd make 20% of 5,500. So if you introduce 10 people, you're looking at over 10,000 euros in your first week. Okay. Now there's a leadership program. There's leadership program for you to. Now we have position in this business. If you hit Sapphire, you'd get Sapphire pin. But from One Dream Team Leadership, you'd get one-to-one personal training from Jose Gordo. If you hit Ruby, you'd get iPhone 6 from the company. But from One Dream Team, you'd get 2,000 euros. If you hit Emerald, you'd get a MacBook Air from the company. But from One Dream Team, you'd get 5,000 euros. Plus, you'd go to a 7 days trip, everything paid and everything. The next one most likely going to be in Dubai. So if you hit the position of Emerald. If you hit Diamond, you get a diamond trip from the company, you get a diamond pin as well, and you get something from One Dream Team as well. If you hit Blue Diamond, you get diamond pin Rolex. If you hit Black Diamond, you get black diamond pin Gold Rolex. If you hit Crown Diamond, you get Crown Diamond ring, which is 500,000 euros in Aram Gold coins. Now last but not least, you get a MasterCard, okay, and this MasterCard you can have all your commission paid out to MasterCard, and you can use any ATM machine to pull out your. Now why is there a sense of urgency? If you got yourself a tycoon trader back in January 2015, okay, that time, can we agree it was hard and it was difficult to believe in the concept because not many people were doing it. But imagine if you were one of those people who did it and you got yourself a package. You would have received 2 split, you would have received 240,000 tokens. At that time, the mining difficulty was 4, which means you would have received 60,000 coins. And if you were to start selling your coins today with the current value, the value of your coin today is 339,000. Was this too good to be true then? Of course it was, but it happened anyway, it's a fact. Now if you were to get a tycoon trader today, it is 60,000 tokens you'd get. This will split 2 times, which means you'd get 240,000 tokens, which is same as before. But the mining difficulty has increased to 57, which means you're looking at about 4,000 coins. With the current value, you're looking at 23,000 in value instead of 339,000. So can you see the difference? The more time goes by, the more mining difficulty will increase, which means you'll receive less coin, which means you'll make less money. But even today, if the value of one coin goes to 100 euros, you're looking at over 200,000.
How do we know this company is legit? Well, it's been investigated by a German law firm. It's been investigated by Finland's NDI police department, similar to FBI of America. Many large companies like OPN are joining OneCoin with an organization of over 400,000 people. Can we agree companies like OPN, they must have used their legal team to investigate OneCoin? Many millionaires are joining after their legal teams have investigated OneCoin. The Stan Killers got the best lawyers in their country to investigate OneCoin, and the lawyers gave them the green light. The company is paying out 80% and keeping 20% to help in building the brand. When 80% of the coins are mined, we will open to the open exchange. At that point, 20% of the coins remain, which is 420 million. The co-founder will keep those coins. Okay, keep those coins. Can you imagine if the value of one coin just goes to 100 euros, how much she would make? Now understand this, whether you do it or you don't do it, over 10,000 coins gets mined every 10 minutes. 60,000 coins gets mined every hour. 1.4 million coins gets mined every single day. Already over 600,000 million coins been mined. We can only produce 2.1 billion. Once all the coins are produced, even if you wanted to buy a package, you won't be able to. Understand this. A lot of people see and say, well, you know, we don't have merchants yet, we're not on live exchange yet. Well, when we go on live and exchange, it will be too late for you to come in and buy a package and make money from it. You know, it's not the right time to have an Apple share right now. If this was the case, go and buy an Apple share right now. You won't make money. Okay, the right time was when initially they started, and it's very important to understand that. Well, it's up to you what you want to do, but you can come into this business, you can buy a smaller package and you can speculate. Okay, or once you receive your coins, you can start selling a little bit as well. Or you can be someone like me, you can value store, keep your coins until we hit the live exchange, until we hit 100 euros. That's the plan. Okay, or you can be someone utility, you know, use your MasterCard to pay for your bills, you know, do your daily shopping and things like that from the commission. Now, this was our last regional event on May the 1st. It was incredible. We had nearly 1,000 people in there, and it's crazy to think that we literally started this business just 5 months ago, and today the organization has grew to nearly 9,000 people, because people understand the value, whether you like it or not. The people that you know soon will start doing OneCoin, whether you tell them or not, because someone will tell someone, someone will tell someone, and someone will tell your friends and family. So the quicker you tell them, the more benefit they will have from this opportunity. Now, what do you do next? First of all, get yourself a free back office so you can look at the legal documents and everything, and then make a very, very educated decision on which package you should go for. And whoever introduced you to this business, really sit down with them the next day within 24 to 48 hours so that they can launch your business. They can really help you understand more in details. That way you can make an educated decision. You know, even if you choose not to do it, at least you know that you made an educated decision, and that's the main purpose. Thank you very much. Have a great day.